In my opinion, Kendrick Lamar is the LeBron James of the blog era rapper because he has the longevity. We're talking about uh from his debut album 2012, but then Section 80, he he had the skill level of, if you compare that to LeBron's high school level, obviously LeBron skipped college too. And to me, Kendrick Section 80 probably could have been one of the best actual albums of that era if it was released as an album. Then we look at the longevity. He's achieved everything. LeBron has achieved everything. When you think about it, 13 years still rapping at the skill he's rapping, that's crazy in hip hop. It's not too many people with a 13-year career still at the top of the game. And like, he's adapted. And like, who else? Like, to me, there is no debate for who could be the LeBron James of the blog era rap. What you think it is?
There is one person, but I'll let Atif go first.
I know. I was thinking, like, so this was what made this topic tough, is because, like, I understand your point, because both Kendrick and LeBron are like aliens, right? Where it's like they're kind of a one of one, but like Drake also has to be up there. So far gone.
I agree. I agree with you, and I know John has a take on this, but for me, like, despite what he's become now, Drake was right there with Kendrick.
Yeah,
away.
And put him on, and put on everybody else in the era as well.
But I don't think that he has had the critical success. He's had the sales and like the relevance and all that, but he has not.
You talk about Drake?
He hasn't won the championships that Kendrick has. Let me offer this as maybe a compromise. With that in mind, I would say the only other person that can stand as a peer to Bron in the league that's still there and still doing it at a high level is Kevin Durant. Well, I would say Drake is Kevin Durant.
So I would say Drake is more like a Steph Curry, where he is making a newer generation try to be like him. Whereas with Kendrick and LeBron, you can't really be that because they're both aliens. You got to be 6'8", handle and play defensive pass and do everything at such a high level.
But you can't be like Steph either, though. Like
Steph you can be 5'9" and be like, all right, let me just shoot a three as best as I can.
Hell
it gives you hope.
Hell no. And I'm gonna tell you why. As a person who played college basketball and who is a fantastic shooter, even at 37, I'll outshoot any of you niggas.
I believe it. Yeah.
I can tell you this. Steph Curry has as much God-given talent as LeBron James, and here's why. It doesn't show up in terms of athleticism, in terms of like run and jump athleticism. If you look at what Steph Curry does outside of basketball, anything he competes at, whether it's golf, darts, whatever, he has all-time great elite hand-eye coordination talent. That no matter how hard you train, if you're not born with that, you will never be as good a shooter as Kevin, as Steph. I don't care how much you practice. I don't care how many shots you get up. His hand-eye coordination talent is a God-given gift. And the reason why I know that is because it shows up across all sports. He's an excellent golfer. He's an excellent like dart thrower. Whatever the fuck you need to. I mean, he's Hawkeye. He's literally Hawkeye.
I was gonna say he's bullseye. Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't, but I understand. I understand giving Kendrick Lamar the LeBron. Like I get it. You could even go Black Hippie is like it's like his posse that he had with
Paul crew.
Yeah. Like I mean, I get it. What's hard about this is finding who is the second best basketball player of this era to compare other people. So that's what I was having issues.
Since y'all got into Drake, I'm gonna say something controversial to y'all. Probably for me, Drake can't even be included because since his early days, there have always been allegations. Like if you were into Big Sean early, we were calling Drake out. It's just that Big Sean wasn't big enough. Like he stole Big Sean's flow off of Super Duper Lemonade. And they kind of like, there were always these allegations. People from different cities would be like, Drake just steals from people. He doesn't. Then the Quentin Miller, like to me, that's unforgivable in rap. Like it's the difference between somebody helping you in the studio and somebody straight up writing. Like we heard entire reference tracks. So to me, we don't even have a comparison for anybody that's faked their way into the NBA. But to me, Drake doesn't have a real legacy. Like everything about Drake it can be traced to someone else. Like the singing, he wasn't the first singing rapper. To me, what Drake gets credit for, Wale does better. The rapping, he was never a great rapper to me. His music has him a Steph Curry. Steph Curry's game was always going to age well. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Drake can't even be counted. He's like the Pete Rose or some shit. Like, he has to be exiled from any discussions of hip hop, in my opinion.
I hear you. I don't know if I would take it quite that far. He just too, even without the allegations, because like the stuff he was doing during the blog era before he got like super big was actually fire. Like that version of Drake is dope. Like, sorry, it is like I can separate. Like, not a fan of current Drake, obviously, right? I was neutral on him until the Kendrick debate or beef, and I was like, oh damn, Kendrick making some good points. I don't know if I can fuck with him like that no more. But I was never really a fan. I was just kind of neutral. I respected his talent, I respected his music, but it wasn't for me. But Drake, 2007 to like 2011, flat out good rapper, bro. Flat out good rapper, good artist, good like person for the hip hop game. Was a fan. Then he started when he started doing the Toronto Roadman shit. I was out.
So Far Gone is great. I don't know, like, it's gonna be controversial. I liked Family Matters as a diss track. Family Matters, great beats. It was good. But then Kendrick came right after and just annihilated. But Family Matters would have taken out any other rapper.
I think if it was if
anybody else, they would have gotten washed.
It existed on its own. When I listened to Family Matters the first time, I was like, ooh, this shit kind of hard. Like, but then Kendrick came back and pushed the new button on his ass immediately. So
3 different beats, like, but I don't know. Drake has carried so many artists through this era and have like lifted him up too. Like his impact.
It's a completely different sport. But if we were doing any comparison, I would say Drake is the New York Yankees of rap. Like, he just buys good players. Their farm system doesn't do anything. They really don't develop. Like, it to me, Drake because of his allegations, he's so far removed from hip hop discussions. We can't even compare him. Like, that's how I view him after the last couple of years. Like, he's not even in rap. He's not a rapper. He's more of a pop star. If we're going to give him a sports comparison, he has to be the New York Yankees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people in New York, they're like, if you're a Yankees fan, you're just kind of a hype piece. Like, the real baseball fans or Mets fans, Yankees are just going to buy whatever. Their event every couple of years, they're going to probably go to the World Series or at least the ALCS championship.
But So Far Gone was one of the top albums of this era, though. Like,
yeah, but shoot, YG's debut album was crazy too, and he didn't have the longevity.
But I mean, to be fair, we could also say like Nostalgia Ultra was one of the albums of this era, and Frank Ocean's not a rapper, but that album, that album was everywhere. So I feel you. If you don't want to include Drake, I get it, but he deserves some respect. Dude.
Yeah, to me, if he gets anything, he's the New York Yankees of rap.
That's fine.
That's the only way I can put him on this discussion, because it's too many good rappers, it's too many good basketball players that put in work for me to give them the Drake label. Because, like, to me, Drake is like, we've never seen a basketball player with crazy PED allegations, but that's what Drake has. He has, like, he's like a boxer who's constantly popping dirty.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, but if you want to go Kendrick Lamar, if that's the case, if Drake's not even in this discussion, then I mean, it has to be Kendrick as the LeBron of rap.
Yeah, so Kendrick is the LeBron of rap.